Hello and welcome to Sanlando Sound Waves. I'm Ryan Richardson, and this is week 26, day 130, and today we are reading 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 6 through 16. We do, however, speak a message of wisdom among the mature, but not the wisdom of this age or the rulers of this age, who are coming to nothing. No, we declare God's wisdom, a mystery that has been hidden and that God destined for our glory before time began. None of the rulers of this age understood it, for if they had, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. However, as it is written, what no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, what no human mind has conceived, the things God has prepared for those who love Him, these are the things God has revealed to us by His Spirit. The Spirit searches all things, even the deep things of God. For who knows a person's thoughts except their own spirit within them? In the same way, no one knows the thoughts of God except the Spirit of God. What we have received is not the spirit of the world, but the Spirit who is from God, so that we may understand what God has freely given us. This is what we speak, not in words taught us by human wisdom, but in words taught by the Spirit, explaining spiritual realities with Spirit-taught words. The person without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, but considers them foolishness, and cannot understand them, because they are discerned only through the Spirit. The person with the Spirit makes judgments about all things, but such a person is not subject to merely human judgments. For who has known the mind of the Lord so as to instruct him? Now let's read and reflect on our 7 arrows. Number 1, what does this passage say? Number 2, what did this passage mean to its original audience? Number 3, what does this passage tell us about God? Number 4, what does this passage tell us about people? Number 5, what does this passage demand of me? Number 6, how does this passage change the way I relate to people? And number 7, what does this passage prompt me to pray to God? Let's read a brief devotional about this passage from our book, The 7 Arrows. God is the foundation of all wisdom. As the creator of all that exists, He literally knows everything about everything. Sinful humans lack such wisdom, and in fact, our best effort at understanding ourselves and our world are doomed from the start. Our sin makes it impossible for us to comprehend the wisdom of God. That's why God's Spirit is vital, according to Paul. The Spirit of God knows the mind of God and reveals it to the children of God. When a person becomes a Christian, the Spirit of God fills that person's life, much as the glory of God filled the temple in the Old Testament. Filled with God's Spirit, we are able to find insight and wisdom that would be impossible on our own. The most important aspect of this wisdom comes as the Spirit gives us understanding regarding God's mission in the world. This is a story none of us could dream up or invent on our own. It's a story only God could write, and He graciously reveals it to us. Without the Spirit of God revealing His plan, we would never grasp it, much less respond in faith. The Spirit continues revealing God's character and His work in our lives as we listen and follow Him each day. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again next week.